Alrighty, everyone, welcome to day 24 of Advent to Code. Only one more day after this, and that is Christmas. I am lacking 2 stars, day 22 and day 16. The odds of me getting those 2 stars before tomorrow are pretty small. So unfortunately, I won't be able to get all 50 stars this year, but we got close. Only a few trips up. 16, 17, 22. Technically, I don't have 17 to part 2. I have the star, but I don't have the full working answer. But we'll get there. Anyways, we're all set up for today. Let's see what day 24 has for us. With everything replanted for next year, and with elephants, monkeys to tend the grove, you and the elves leave for the extraction point. Partway up the mountain that shields the grove from the flat, open area that serves the extraction point is a bit of a climb, but nothing the expedition can handle. At least that would normally be true, now the mountain is covered in snow. Things have become more difficult than the elves are used to. As the expedition reaches the valley, it must be traversed. To the side, you find the strong, turbulent winds are pushing small blizzards of snow and sharp ice around the valley. It's a good thing everyone packed warm clothes to make it safe to cross to find the way to avoid them. Fortunately, it's easy to see all of this from the entrance to the valley. So you make a map of the valley and the blizzards, your puzzle input. For example, the walls of the valley are drawn as that, everything else is ground, clear ground where there's kind of blizzards drawn as that, otherwise the blizzards are drawn with the arrow indicating their direction of movement up, down, okay? The above includes 2 blizzards, one moving right and one moving down. In 1 minute, each blizzard moves one position in the direction it's pointing. Due to conservation of blizzard energy, as a blizzard reaches the wall of a valley, a new blizzard forms on the opposite side of the valley, moving in the same direction. After another minute, the bottom downward moving blizzard has been replaced with a downward moving blizzard at the top of the valley instead. Okay, because blizzards are made of tiny snowflakes, they pass right through each other. After another minute, both blizzards temporarily occupy the same position, marked as 2. After another minute, okay, makes sense. Good. Begins the only non-wall position. On each minute, you can move up, down, left, or right, or you can wait in place. You and the blizzards act simultaneously. You cannot share position with the blizzard. Try the position of the expedition. Okay, wow. This seems like another brute force attempt. Sorry about that. This seems like another brute force attempt. So, how does this work? How do I want to do this is the question. How do I want to parse this? Int row equals 0. Row is less than input dot size. Row plus plus. Input get row. So yeah, how do I even want to do this? So right, row equals 1, size minus 1. Point start equals new point, row 0. No. I'm trying to do this flood fill way, but there's a better way to do this. Go through all here. Okay, so instead of get steps, we can actually reduce this. We can have a list of points. What the heck? Why is that in there? Okay, that's weird. So we can actually do, we have a list of points. No. I'll copy some of this over. So we have a list of points that we can do while at end. Boolean at end equals 0. Int steps equals 0. So we're not at the end equals false. We're not at the end. Step plus. So this is step 1. We want to update blizzards. First thing we do is we update blizzards. And then we go. Actually, let's make this a set of points. This will make it a little bit more efficient. Okay, there, and so we're gonna actually go through. We're just gonna keep a list of all the possible points because there's only so many points you can be at, and if we just keep a track of those, this list is actually smaller and possibility-wise because we have so many that are colliding. Set new points, and so for point P and points, go through, and now we can do this that I had here. This is just blizzards, but instead of doing this, we simply add it to new points. New points, add east. So if the blizzards does not contain it, there we go. So blizzards doesn't contain east. Go ahead, add east. Direction east dot move P, not current. P. Points, add south. This is blizzards. Blizzards. This is current, so this is if we don't move anywhere. Or it's not current, this is P. If we don't move anywhere. This is north. That's that check there, that's fine. This is west. Blizzards. West. Points, add current. And then we can go for point P in new points. If P equals end, at end is true. And this will back out of here. Yeah, you're gonna say you can just add a break. That's sure. No. We don't want to break. I guess we can't. No. We don't want to break because we want to keep steps there. But it's probably a better way to do this. But and then there's that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this dumb system I was doing before. This makes way more sense. Okay, I'm done. I don't care. How far am I getting? That doesn't seem right. Points still 0, 0. What the heck? Oh, am I never updating points equals 2 points. Whoops. $225. Oh, how much faster that was. Wow, yeah, that was definitely the much better solution. Much better. Fires of the Valley. One of the elves looks especially dismayed. He forgot his snacks at the entrance of the valley. Since you're so good at dodging blizzards, the elves humbly request that you go back for his snacks from the same initial conditions. However, quickly, how quickly can you make it from the start to the goal, then back to the start, then back to the goal? Okay. Okay, so this is going to be changing to, instead of and this is going to be 0 while the traverse count is less than 3, because it's me 0, 1, 2. Yeah. Need start, end, and current. Okay. I'm going to change this to goal. Goal is going to be end for the time being. Okay. So this is going to be, is at the goal. Whoops. If we get to the goal, that's great. Where is north? Where is south? South dot row is less than just to verify. Yeah. Okay. So this is gonna be traverse count plus plus. If traverse count actually just do goal equals traverse count is that. That's gonna be start and then end. Whoops. And that should get us out of this. So now if we run this, oh wait, stop. When we get to the end, if traverse count equals 1, lap steps plus 1, and then do points, then do new points, clear, new points, add current. That's not current. That's P. Now the fact that worked with that being current is concerning. Okay, no, current's not needed anymore. We just start at start. We simply add the reverse of this. And now we go. Part 1 should give us 225. Nice. Concurrent modification, new points. Gotcha. Boolean at end is false. If at end, can make this a bit better. True. You're gonna want to break, aren't you? Fine, sure. Try that again. So 225, we get in about a second. Then it's gonna go back. So you should take about a second, and then come back. It's about 2 seconds, so it's about 5 seconds. Well, that should have worked. Okay, we traverse once. Where are we? Where are we? Points is all over the place. Not quite there, but it's close. And our goal is row 0, column 1. Oh. Needs to be greater than or equal to 0. That's probably why I couldn't find it. Oh, heard that. Okay, traversed once. Traversed twice. Traversed a third time. Hey, 711. Wow. Well, luckily I can just cut this video pretty good because I spent almost an hour on a bad solution, so I'll just cut that. Yeah, not bad. Once I figured out the right way to do this, not too bad at all. The wrong way to do this though is that was not good. Okay, so yes, today problem. We are given this map which has a bunch of blizzards all listed on it. The blizzards are denoted by a direction that says the direction this blizzard is going. When the blizzard gets to the end, it simply just wraps around back to the start. Blizzards can occupy the same spots, and our goal is to start from here, get to the end, only moving to spaces where there are not a blizzard. So, to accomplish this, we simply have a start and end, and do we even use this width and height? Oh, we use it for the ticking the blizzards. Gotcha, okay. So the first thing we do, we parse our input in. We simply added blizzards. I also had the walls be a part of the blizzards. I just marked them as a wall so they don't actually move. But we first parse the blizzards in, make it a big blizzards list, and then we begin a while loop. So this while loop is here for both parts. If you did for part 1, you only need to traverse once, so this just changes here. But this traverses 3 times. We simply create a set of points. These are points at the current step we are at. These are all points where we could possibly be at. We do this because it's very, as I found out, very inefficient to recursively flood fill pathfind. But because there's only a limited number of places we could possibly be at a given time, even with this, there's only, the maximum the sizes could be is maybe like 3,000, 5,000 points. But there's so many, most of this is blizzard, so there's only a finite number of points. It's pretty small technically. So that's why we're doing this, is for a given step, these are all the points we could possibly be at. And the way we get this is by simply doing this while loop here. And we first take the blizzards, so we had to say go blizzards, move to where you should be at this step, and then we go through our points. Again, these are points all possibly we could be at. For the very first one, we're only at the very initial start position, which is up here. And what it does is it says, okay, for this point, go through all of the 4 directions we can move. Well, 5 including stand still. And for those, add this point to our possible points. So after every step, technically because we can only stand still, for this initial point is always going to be there. But because everything moves, after the first step, this one of course is going to open up. So we will have 2 points in this list, will be here and here, and these are the 2 possible points after 1 step we could possibly be at. After 2, it'll only be the spots we could be at, and because the hurricanes are always moving, we are always being pushed and moved to different places, and that kind of controls the size of this list. And we keep running this until one of these points makes its way all the way down to here and gets to the end. And because we're going 1 step at a time, we know we can't have a faster path than that. So then once we reach the end, We simply increase our traverse count, we output it if it's the first traverse of this, and then we update our goal and to be either start or end depending upon how many times we traverse this. And then also clear out the new points, so we clear out the points, our points, because again we've already traversed it, we want to go from here back. There's no reason to have any points in here, just clear them out, and then add the either start or end depending upon if we're traversing it, and then start the process again. Hopefully that high level is a good enough example or good enough explanation of this. But anyways, that is how we do day 24. That's a lot for you guys today. I'll see you guys all for the final day 25. I think I'll be here for it the day of, but we'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.